Off a shocking outright win Monday night, the Giants, yes, the G-Men, have now won 3 straight with Tommy DeVito at quarterback. They are in New Orleans this week to take on the 6-7 Saints. Not only do I have some interesting analysis on these teams' respective point differentials, I've got what I feel is the best way to play Giants at Saints in NFL Week 15. What's going on, everybody? Brian Power of WagerTalk.com here. I'm on an amazing 22-6 all sports run to start December. I'm also 20-9 my last 29 NFL selections. In just a little bit, I'll be letting you know how to get a $25 discount on all of my plays for the next 7 days at Wager Talk. But first, let's talk Giants Saints. Odds makers have the Saints favored by 6 at home, and the total is up to 38. The point spread has not changed, despite the fact the Giants pulled the upset Monday night 24-22 over the Packers. That's still fresh in our minds. Of course, both these teams won last week. You may have forgotten. The Saints on Sunday beat the Panthers 28-6. Now, I did not expect the Saints to win by that kind of margin, even against the team with the worst record in the league. And here's the thing. They probably shouldn't have won by that many points. Only 207 total yards in that game for the Saints offense. Woo! Quarterback Derek Carr, a negative EPA per pass attempt, and the game was only 14-6 in the fourth quarter, even with the Saints getting a blocked punt return for a touchdown. Stopping Carolina on a 4th and goal was key, and the Saints' final touchdown, which put the game to bed, came on a short field. It was a drive of less than 30 yards. Rare that a team that wins by 22 points is outgained by over 100 yards, but that was what was the case, with the Saints against the now 1-12 Panthers. New Orleans should feel very fortunate that they're in the NFC South, where 6-7 straight up is good enough for a 3-way tie for first with Atlanta and Tampa Bay. Now, it was only a few weeks ago that the Giants were thought to be the worst team in the entire NFL. They were a 7.5-point underdog at Washington. They won that game outright. Then they were 4.5-point underdogs at home to New England. They won that game outright. Then they were plus 5.5 at home versus Green Bay, and they pulled the 3rd straight upset Monday night. Do I think the G-Men pull a 4th straight upset here? No, I don't. Tommy DeVito, a nice story, but get this, guys. The 5-8 Giants still have the 3rd worst point differential in the entire NFL at minus 131. Meanwhile, the 6-7 Saints, they actually have the 9th best point differential in the league at plus 24. Pretty incredible that you have two teams separated by just a game in the win column when the Saints have scored 102 more points this season than the Giants and have allowed 53 fewer. DeVito, he's a nice story, like I said, but eventually all backups run into a brick wall. Just look at Minnesota. What's going on with Josh Dobbs? He was the toast of the town a few weeks ago, out of the lineup in favor of Nick Mullins at the current time. So, do I want to lay points with New Orleans? Not really, because they are just 2-8 ATS's favorites this season and 1-5 ATS at home. So what do? We're going to tease the Saints down to a pick'em. All we need then is a straight-up win, obviously. You could pair the Saints with a team like the Rams, who are minus 6.5 at home this week versus the Commanders. Let me know what you think of teasing the Saints down in the comments section below here on YouTube. Also, feel free to go ahead and smash that like button and or subscribe to the Wager Talk YouTube channel if you already haven't done that. We've got you covered with exclusive previews for every NFL Week 15 matchup. And if you're looking for winning picks, again, head on over to my page, wt.buzz/BP. As I previously mentioned, I'm on a 22-6 all sports run to start December, and I'm 20-9 my last 29 NFL selections. You can get $25 off a 7-day all access, which gives you every play I release over the next 7 days. That's all sports, NFL, college football, NBA, college hoops, and soccer by using the coupon code GIFT25 at checkout. That's GIFT25. Use that code at checkout. You get $25 off the 7-day all access pass. Normally a 7-day all access costs you $99. Use that coupon code. You get it for just $74 today. Again, head on over to my page, wt.buzz/BP. Now, if you're looking for more NFL Week 15 game previews, just go ahead, click this next video.